Hi, I'm Jill, and today we're going to talk about the distance formula. To get started, let's look at how we calculate distance in easy cases without using the distance formula. Let's look at the length of a segment that's parallel to the x-axis. To find the distance between its endpoints, we're going to look at the coordinates of its endpoints. So in this case, the distance between the endpoints is 5 for the end coordinate, minus 2 for the beginning coordinate, so 5 minus 2 is 3. Similarly, for this segment parallel to the y-axis, the distance between the endpoints is 6 for the end coordinate, minus 2 for the beginning coordinate, and that's equal to 4. Now what happens if you want to find the length of the segment that goes from the beginning of the horizontal segment to the endpoint of the vertical segment? You can't just subtract this time. But notice that a segment between the left-hand end of the horizontal line and the upper end of the vertical segment forms the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Thus, the Pythagorean theorem applies. The horizontal leg is x2 minus x1, and the vertical leg is y2 minus y1. By the Pythagorean theorem, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1. Take the square root of both sides, and that gives you the distance formula. D equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Let's put some numbers to that. To find the distance between the points 2, 2 and 5, 6, first find the distance between the x coordinates. That's 5 minus 2, that's 3. And then find the distance between the y coordinates. That's 6 minus 2, that's 4. Square them both. 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 9 plus 16. Add them. 9 plus 16 is 25, and find the square root. The distance between those points is 5 units. And that's how it works. The distance formula is the Pythagorean theorem in a different format. Replace a and b with x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1. And then the number you get for c is the distance between the points. Thanks for listening. I'll be watching for your comments and questions.